And to this day, Michael Manley. When it's to Beverly Manley put forward a documentary, brother, when you sit down and watch it and listen it, as a Jamaican, I say, blow out. It's like an overly zealous woman in the years of a man I put forward, you know, I push a certain narrative, you know, and I basically cheer him on. And when she realized that him no longer was as radical as she wanted him to be according to her own account, she just got fling it pum pum past my days, excuse my language.
It's true. I him got find him best friend wife. I'm married to.
Because the man wasn't as radical as she wanted him to be.
Right.
The man say, you know, so I have to pull back a little bit because the people must suffer. And the people are about to suffer. And to this day, we still believe so Michael Manley, you know, maybe he had good intentions, you know, maybe him feel like as a human being if he stand up to America, but listen to me. Diplomacy is a must, you know, when you deal with people livelihood brethren.
Michael Manley was
and Duncan was behind it to push it hard.
I know that's Duncan, the whole of them.
Yes.
Duncan, PGA, Dudley Thompson, Trevor Manuel, them are the pusher. Michael Manley was just a playboy.
But me could be fair, Paul. Me could be fair. A lot of MPs was not with Manley, and the stance that he was taking, you know. Some of them, you know, like Vivian Blake, you know, them never agree with it, you know. Some of them never agree with it.
No, but you remember this. Hold on there. You remember, you know, them they beat up Vivian Blake and threw him at the goal, you know.
Wow.
Stadium, you know?
Wow.
He beat him when he threw when Manley, when Michael had come in. Me remember that little boy.
Yeah.
That was Vivian Blake supposed to get the party.
Vivian Blake supposed to lead the party. Vivian Blake supposed to lead the
Breaking
party.
news.
Right.
Breaking news,
Hold
guys.
Hold on.
Listen to Sherika.
Breaking news. New ministry created by the Prime Minister, Audrey Marks, in the Office of the Prime Minister for efficiency, innovation, and digital transformation. Let me read further.
Yeah.
Audrey Marks, new senator. Lano is the new Minister of State in the Ministry of Tourism.
Oh.
I don't know where she's going on, but you know, I see the other thing I play out.
Okay. Okay.
Tourism.
Gentle people are not doing good. Keep tapping up the live, yeah. But then can't manage it. Because they were reporting live from yesterday.
Oh, if you tap it up, I don't know if you do it.
No, man, you know what you're saying, man. People go back. Man, you go exalt yourself.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of.
Berkey, me want to come up.
Me get the release. Me get the release, you know.
Oh, yeah, man. We have it. So, new ministry, efficiency, innovation, and digital transformation will be run by Audrey Marks.
Okay.
New ministry.
That's good.
I shall work out at the Minister of Tourism, is it?
Office of the Prime Minister.
Oh, Office of the Prime Minister. What, yeah.
It's a good move.
Mr.
Audrey Marks is a good addition to the Senate, man. Audrey Marks is
The
a great
efficiency
addition.
part I needed badly. The efficiency part I needed.
Panel, 1 second, please. I am still begging panel and listeners, please try and get a copy of the book, The Road Not Taken.
Barkim, send the request. Barkim, send the request.
My wife buy it, you know, and it's a page turner.
I got mine from Amazon.
Oh, yeah,
You know,
me about it now.
Hey, when you come off, call me and meet me. You know, it's part of meet me in Orlando. We can meet up. I'm going to get it.
Oh, not taken.
Yeah, Dave?
Okay.
Barkim, where they send me the request. You say I want to read the article.
Man, we need to
the
read
road
more.
not taken. It is about Cuba when they bring the guys to Cuba to the Brigadista program, and the guy never participated in it.
All right. I think that guy live in Canada.
Living in Canada, yeah, man.
He live in
He's a
Canada.
fact. Yeah.
Right.
I don't remember the guy named Bloom, but once you go on Google and you type it in, very interesting book.
My friend told me he went to Cuba. And when he went there, he thought he was going to learn to do agriculture. Then give him an army uniform with an M16 and train him to shoot.
Lashika, you wanted to bring up somebody?
Barack but I'm not seeing him.
Hold on, let's see.
The altar, you have to code up the thing here. You can't talk about this in the two plane here.
But that's true.
Yeah. No, never flag the page. Never flag the page.
Oh,
You have to
sorry,
code it
all
up.
right, sorry. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Barack.
I'm Italian. I don't know why the thing seems so slow. Yeah, him up. Bark him, what you say?
Okay, you hear me now?
Yeah, man, we're here.
Yeah, man, put an article written by Clark. I just normally take them out the newspaper. So I was cleaning up the other day and I found it. From April 29, 2012. It was when the JLP came back into power. I just maybe have to just cut a piece of it. What he was saying, there's no denying that it is the PNP fingerprint that are most prominently displayed on the economic model in which the country is now stuck in. During its previous 18 and a half years tenure, the PNP was either oblivious of or deliberately ignored critical signpost warning of the looming economic disaster that now engulfs us. The closure of dozens of manufacturing facilities, including many of Jamaica's largest and most prestigious, such as Colgate, Palmolive, Gillette, and Rickman and Coleman, and the rise in the informal sector, better described as commercial kiosks, were among those cautioning markers. The results, this is the result. He said the result, Jamaica fell from its position as a top economic performer among CARICOM states to be the region's most dysfunctional economy. Even in the most far-fetched works of fiction, it might be considered implausible for a sane person to put a new car in the hands of a driver who has just driven one over a precipice. But that is exactly what's the situation we have in Jamaica today. So what you saying, that after the 18 years and the vote out, the PNP, they bring them back. That's what we was talking about. I remember, he was a minister in the PNP government. Michael Manley brought him in as minister of industry and something about it have to do with industry. Right?
What the headline for that?
It's forward to the past. Clark. No, but he's telling you about CARICOM now. Hold on. Let me just. All right. He said the economy has been handed back to those who were principally responsible for taking it over the cliff. This observation has far less to do with the return of the PNP political administration than it does with its decision to continue to rely on the same technical players who were involved in producing disastrous economic outcomes we live with today. The people's democratic choice of a government is not to be blamed. Voters don't choose government for their technical teams. They presume that politicians, when elected, will be sensible to engage the technical assets needed to assist them in providing good governance. They would not expect that the government in which they place their trust and confidence would be oblivious to their past technical errors and the imperative of ensuring that these are not repeated. They would expect that their elected leaders would avail themselves of expertise, different from that which contribute to their past errors and capabilities of leading them to better outcomes than before. It is therefore inexplicable that we have been witnessing the return to key position by when the same individual who contribute to the creation of debacle that we now confront us. All right, listen, this part now is important. Listen, nowhere is there a greater need for fresh thinking than in Jamaica's economic relationship with CARICOM. We ended 1988 with a CARICOM surplus of US 3 million. By 2008, it has converted to a deficit of US 1.6 billion. The year they talk about the 80s, in the 80s, later 80s, manufacturing, everything was taken off. So we our trade balance with the CARICOM. We had what was a 3 million surplus. And by 2008, we ended with a deficit. So we were just buying from CARICOM and not trading with them. This deficit of $1.6 billion. Right. So we said the shocking reality is that Jamaica has been sacrificing tens of billions of dollars of desperately needed government revenues to give CARICOM import a competitive advantage in the Jamaican market. All our imports from CARICOM are manufactured products, whether they are processed petroleum or non-petroleum product. The import duties that would have been earned from them if they were not from CARICOM would be between 10 and 20%. Said the duty given up on the more than US $5.4 billion, $5.4 US billion of import from CARICOM over the last 5 years may have been as much as 70 billion Jamaican dollars. The only benefit from this sacrifice of valuable revenue has gone to CARICOM producers who are able to sell to us at higher prices because of the duty applied to products from their extra-regional competitors. The fact that a tariff is necessary to protect CARICOM imports from extra-regional competition include petroleum products is simple evidence that more foreign exchange is used to buy goods CARICOM than would have been used to buy the same goods from extra-regional sources. Poor Jamaicans suffer from inadequate government service and declining economic opportunities. Must be why they are being asked to make these sacrifices for the benefit of other people within CARICOM. It cannot be in lower import costs. Few things, if any, imported from the region are not available from other countries at lower price. Certainly, it has not been economic spin-off from our export in the region. The meager US 60 million export to the region annually is hardly enough to compensate for the hundreds of millions of dollars of CARICOM imports that displace local production. Many Jamaican manufacturing enterprises have succumbed to competition from unrestricted duty-free energy subsidized import from CARICOM. Fewer Jamaicans than ever are now engaged in producing goods for export in the region. Nor has Jamaica benefit from the creation of employment opportunities in the countries that produce the goods we import. One of the balancing features in a properly functioning free trade is the displaced workers in the less economically successful state access to job in the most successful. But that has not occurred in CARICOM. Former Barbados Prime Minister Owen Ortas recently lamented CARICOM's failure to fulfill enable the free movement of labor between states, and was moved to observe that the main labor movement in CARICOM in the past decade have been non-CARICOM nationals who have benefited disproportionately from the employment opportunity which our region has generated. Little, if any, incremental investment capital from the region has resulted from CARICOM. The investment has amounted to none more than a transfer of ownership from existing economic capacity. Jamaica businesses being taken over by non-Jamaican owners. Additionally, they came mainly during the fire. Additionally, they came mainly during the fire sale of conducted by FinSAC and its affiliate and represent a net loss of value. CARICOM investors gain not only from the bargain basement prices of the asset they acquired, but by the captive Jamaican market. Economically, Jamaican CARICOM has been a bane, not the boom we were promised. Why then does our
Barkin, hold on there. Did you guys hear who won the runoff already in South Manchester? Ives win it, you know.
Who?
Ives, the guy from Alligator Pond. Yeah, we just get
the guy, the businessman.
The businessman, yeah.
Me here saying, did I go win, you know?
Yeah.
What was that?
Ives, the guy from Alligator Pond, South Manchester, he won the runoff between him and Chin.
So
Robert
Chin.
Chin.
So Robert Chin never get it.
Not bad.
No.
Not bad. Anything party say that me work with.
But what the people them, based on what the people them are saying, you know. People are saying them now want to see Chin, you know.
Yeah.
So is it a bad thing?
Listen, the party say, you know.
Yeah, the people them around there argue with it. Once Bunting reach in my parliament, that me say. Yeah? I find my best chance if Bunting reach there.
Right.
The thing says,
This are the same gentleman that crossover.
No, man. Aiden Peart crossover. No, not Aiden Peart. Aiden Peart didn't know it.
Oh, the three of them in another.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So the other gentleman, I think Ian hides in here or something like so.
Where is the party?
Businessman from Alligator Pond.
From Alligator Pond, yeah.
Okay.
I said, mere arguments that Chin never really a link with the people, you know.
No, but Vegas as well. Road I say. The constituency very big, you know, brother. Very, very big. At the first term, I know that. Then 2020 in come in. So in that do a whole power, mama. Think can't do everything one time.
That is not the issue. That is not the issue.
Okay, all right.
So what about internal politics? We're not really good at such, you know.
No, not that either. We just left it right the same. If the people them chose, and that we are working.
That's it.
Yeah, done.
Just left it there so then.
So the article about Kim did I read basically. I said, CARICOM, we just did I give CARICOM and CARICOM never did I give we nothing.
Right.
That's it.
Jamaica never get me without a CARICOM.
Yeah. He also mentioned things like he mentioned how
Sorry, so my virgin had a race to Clovis, Nelson.
No, that's not the seat.
That's not Clarendon. Oh, that's a Clarendon. Clovis a Clarendon. That today that too? That be today?
I think I today that too, you know.
Yeah, today
Newbie, with Newbie and Dunkley and Clovis.
I can answer the question. I don't know if you look at it yet. Sorry, Lasika. The budget
okay.
from Robinson. The no number budget. So we already know what the capital, the budget is for Jamaica. 1.2 trillion or something like that.
1.26 trillion.
Yeah. So we know that.
Right.
You have an opposition who is coming to spend the money at Jamaica, that $1.26 trillion. And you come to Parliament and don't tell us how you're going to spend it. You present plans without numbers. We don't know if these plans are within the scope of the budget, right? Are they going to bust the budget? Or
it's a proposed budget, you know. One minute. Remember say it's a proposed budget, you know.
Yeah, but we already know the proposed budget
right.
is the most where I say now, adequate budget in order for us to go into a deficit. Right? So we know so when we go at 1.26, that is where Jamaica needs to be. Therefore, the opposition must spend within that bracket.
Yeah, man. I'm not disagreeing.
But they came to Parliament and gave us no numbers. Then what am I supposed to ask you?
No,
That
my
they
problem
know that
is
these
my
plans
problem
already
is
bust the budget.
Favor put forward.
When I ask my Virgin, my Virgin don't finish, don't read and don't read still, no. No.
Hold on there.
But I think he
Today
needs to
is not the
continue
runoff
reading
between
I think we get
with New Bidem. Mayor Vegas.
We get the gist of the argument, you know.
Okay, all right.
You hear Mr. Vegas?
Yes, sir.
Today is not the runoff with New Bidem next week.
Okay. The one in Nelson.
Nubia have a workers meeting currently in a Frankfield.
Okay.
Basically, you know, what's happening in the 60s, Jamaica was the jewel of the Caribbean, you know. Only Trinidad, Jamaica was doing much better than everybody. Only Trinidad now, because of the oil, Trinidad have oil, Trinidad GDP might be.
Them have natural gas and whatever, natural gas too.
But the Caribbean man, them love the PNP now, because when the PNP come to power, them Jamaica and then them little country, they gone ahead of Jamaica. Because in the 90s, PJ, them have to run a bar from Trinidad, them nearly sell out Jamaica to Trinidad. Them have to have from all Antigua, them have board, them pull back Jamaica.
Remember say Trinidad, this one say them on an ATM fee, you know. Remember that, you know, on the 90s, the PNP time.
Right.
In the 60s, you know, it was 5 countries that was earmarked to do really well. Japan, Singapore, Jamaica, Trinidad, Brazil. Right? And the whole of them gonna lead, brother. Just because of administration change in 72.
You also because of PNP, man. Yeah, but I mean,
That's the PNP. Mash up Jamaica.
And when we have to dig ourselves out of the hole, they want to forward.
Yeah, because I want to put you back down in the gutter. Them crazy.
The thing about it, you know, when the economy bleed like that, you know, them get to line their pocket. And that you know, because they can sell government paper.
Yeah, but them say Julian Commett said them have a program called the Ease program for feed people, children at school. I mean, I said, but that is what part is doing. Just expand the same money we're gonna use to create that expand part.
I am going to say something, Punka.
That go on already.
To go back. I want you all to go back to the standing finance the other day and listen to when Julian was questioning the Minister of Education. Just go right back. The man asked the woman every single thing what they were doing, and I literally think Julian went and put it in his budget.
Yeah.
Really, same thing. What she said she are gonna do. She specifically said there are 17 schools that are not doing well, and they're going to provide food for them. Because worldwide, one of the major things why children are failing is because of hunger. And she said we have 17 underperforming schools, and we're going to spend, I think the budget was $40 billion overall for education.
But Rashika, we were arguing the points, we were arguing that I'm another live them with kids them, you know. Before the man make him speech, you know. Remember, so we argue it, you know. I don't know if you were on that live. We were actually talking about it when she spoke about it. And I remember kids them even said some of them parents have to get up and make breakfast.
Right. So and then the man ask her. So that I would implore everybody, just go back to YouTube and look for when the Minister of Education was talking to Julian, and go back to Julian's speech and listen. I never listened to Julian's speech because I think it was a gimmick from the beginning. But based on what I am hearing, the proposals I am seeing, I can say this is where it is coming from. It is already something that is already in place. Will start in a few days, basically, because the new financial year will begin soon.
We should find it and expose him. Yeah? We find it and expose him.
Yeah,
because he did it with the minister, and then he did it with this lady that came on NNN. It's like basically they're listening. It's a popularity contest business. So I'm gonna do what makes him popular.
All right, you remember Hollande winner. You remember what year with Vals and Paul in the parliament?
Yeah.
He might put out a point that boy if negotiation to start and I say it started already with link them from new one January. And they're still at the point about the July something. I just saw them steer. You see me? And but I said, we want to prove it to make us sense
the
here.
first one, the first one we come up contact, but them now put on a plan because we are going to thief it.
Right. Yeah.
First one, if we come out and say that.
I want to tell you about that. I want to this man, yeah, man. Something wrong with him. You know, you just say a while ago.
But the thing about it, you know, the thing about it is with the budget speech, you know. I actually think that even the Jamaica Labour Party bail out Julian, you know. Like last year we gave Mark Golden a pass and we gave him a lifeline. The guy never prepared nothing last year when we present to the Jamaican people, them, you know.
No, sir. The Prime Minister wife and Juliet.
Yeah, because
distraction. And then go for the front part with the media friend.
You know, you know, so Julian tried it, you know. When him talk about how the minister said she'd go borrow money, right, to fund the budget, right? And then him walk it back. But him know him do him try put the whole thing into chaos for take away from the lack of substance and the lack of preparation that they actually did.
Oh, you want to come with the Tuesday? My road my belly for laugh, you know, man. I know him come with Tuesday.
And I think one of the time the Jamaica Labour Party did there back and forth with them, and the man get to buy some time, you know. That's when you say they adjourn, you know. You could have see sweat them I get ready for bus.
But he said it, Viegi. He said, thank God this is over. He said it.
Thank God this is over.
He said it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
The last part.
Me never hear that, you know, but
You never know the bike was open.
Alright. Me know say that was like giving a speech and you just can't wait for it, but
Right.
that's like a dip on a show. And then you not get no forward or you have 45 minutes or an hour for performing and you say, yo, hey, this can't hurry up and done. The man like him, man, you see sweat them get ready to bust the time, man, and the Jamaica Labour
He
Party.
said it.
The Jamaica
He
Labour
said
Party
it.
give him about one good 10 minutes, you know. A free run, you know. Come here and say, yo. Then no just loud them make him man run in a wall.
Hey, let me tell you something, you know. Let me tell you something. You see, all them a hype and a flip up. And you are going to beat them Thursday in a funny.
Wickedly.
Remember me tell you that.
Wickedly.
You see, Andrew last budget. Let me tell you something. That man, me say the man come with an encyclopedia for him budget. I mean, no say that one I go slap. You hear me believe in Andrew. Me no care what nobody want to say. You see any shortfall we favor have
Yeah,
or
man.
had.
Yeah, man.
Remember me tell us say Andrew I go beat them sickening
When is
Thursday.
Andrew? Tuesday.
Thursday, mark a Tuesday, Andrew.
Oh, Mark a Tuesday.
And, yeah.
Yeah, and Thursday is the Prime Minister, and next Tuesday is the Finance
Yeah, but
Minister.
again.
Right.
May I tell you,
Red
say
flag,
Andrew.
for red flag them with the lie when they must spread about Jamaican people them are suffer from food insecurities.
Hey, me say Andrew, I go because Andrew no ramp, you know. I hope the mic not chip out, you know, man. This time, you know, because every time Andrew for present, you know, the mic I get problem, this, that.
I just want him to do last week. We know Mark Golden a come to try cause confusion and chaos, you know.
Yeah.
Then I pray so them no bother follow him down the rabbit hole there.
That's it.
Because I'm going to come talk about, you know what I'm going to do? He must say the Prime Minister is currently under investigation and he's going to know so them are going to turn up to reject it, you know.
Aye, me just know, as I say,
The problem,
Yes,
the problem,
Chuck,
yeah.
Chuck, good evening.
Good evening, everybody.
Big up, Chuck, big up.
Okay.
You see, in a parliament, Vegas, you cannot allow certain things to be read into the record without it being challenged.
Yeah, but you can challenge it, but to make it go into chaos.
Right. So anything with them try to read into the record, you have to depend on record as
Chuck,
object.
if them shadow minister, Zane, no have no argument. Then brother, the opposition finance minister, if him no have no argument, where you think Mark going to come with?
You see, the PMP supporters don't need an argument, them just need a gimmicks.
No, me attack in a parliament. Me no hope
Let me answer that Vegi for you. Sorry, Chuck. Sorry, Chuck. So what happened on Thursday was that Julian was given the little gimmick part at their presentation because he had to present something. But in order for them to sell Mark Golden have to come with all their goodies, basically what them have. So what them basically do, I cut off Julian 2 balls them and give it to Mark so Mark can look good Tuesday coming. If you get what me I say. So remember saying no.
He couldn't put forward the numbers and them thing there.
He probably could have put forward the numbers, right? But you see, the substance what they probably have to see if Mark Golden, because remember say all know Mark Golden put a plan to we yet, right? So the substance where them supposed to have, or where even Julian supposed to come with, have to go come from Mark.
Hold on. Try.
No substance, man. I'm not going to no substance.
Child, if you want to come ask a question, you can come ask, we not bite people. You know, if you don't like comment, bite up yourself, brother. Yeah. Let me know if you want a box. I can give all my box.
Thank you, my box.
You can come down to it already, man. If you can them have substance.
Them not have nothing. No care what them come with, Andrea go beat them sick.
Because they might Mark Golden, but they can't sell it.
What about this? My own, you want a box?
You know, I come now, man. I chat him just one down there chat.
Okay, all right. Anybody want me give them a box?
But thing there,
Even my box.
Them have a meeting today, right? A meeting with them, right?
Yeah.
I would like to be the ghost in the room.
Them see the eating up on them,
The fly. For everything.
Because I'm going to fly up on a wall, man. If I work with the ghost, no fly.
No, we're not going to fly,
Them see the eater turn up on them, Them see say Andrew not touch road yet and the whole place.
Somebody said Mark Golden coming SSL Bolt, Andrew, IC, Cuba. Well, me want Mark come with Cuba,
Yes, me want to come with it.
Listen me. Me have hope same come with Cuba. Because this is not Monday era where people never have a voice. Me pray same come with it. Trust me.
Remember, say I saw them did a pressure the Prime Minister about Venezuela,
Yeah.
And the Prime Minister bet them go play that straight, so you better get involved in that.
If
Right, Chuck, I'm wrong.
Even the Middle Eastern crisis.
Right. Then they try to mix them up in it.
But
You're right, man.
me's a man, me stand for humanity, but me is not the Prime Minister. And the Prime Minister must be responsible.
I'm tell you this, Mr. Vegas and everybody. You say America still, and everything that America do, me agree with and love, But at the same time, in alliance, you have to take time to dry it out, brother. To know so you have diplomatic with certain things.
Nobody agrees with everything what America do, Nobody love it.
So there was some people also feel say, boy, everything America say, ray. And also, we agree with everything, and so you go. But at the same time, you have to know diplomatically, you have to know for deal with things. And that's my Prime Minister have over there. Smart.
When you deal with a bully, there's no way how you can go against this bully. We have certain control over certain things that you need and come out the victor. There's no way. So the man bring your brother from down the war that we are going to demand Trump.
Ukraine.
Zelensky.
Yeah.
The man bring Zelensky to his knees, brother.
No, but
Indeed, the man away still, man.
The man say, you don't have a suit. Now imagine Mark Golden got up in front of Trump. Eh?
what
With him piece of pants.
But people that compare them, I mean, say Trump not like Mark Golden. Here, as trying to hear Mark Golden, Trump could have like. Now tell her that.
With all that is being said, guys, with all that is being said, our people don't understand, as Punko said, the geopolitics, and that is where our problem lies right now. Just like in Canada, people were rooting for the current opposition. They were leading in the polls.
I see
But
what
with
now.
Trump, we get a new prime minister. That man basically is the fixer for all economies. He
Right,
saved Canada in 2008. In
right.
2018, he was the only Britain governor. So he's basically an economist. The tides are shifting because people are saying it's Canada first. But
Right.
people in Jamaica, I don't know if they understand what is at stake. In Canada, the minerals, the lumber, the water, Canada water, because in a few years they're saying that America is going to be out of water.
Oh,
Right?
God.
America is going to be out of water. So they know what we have at stake. I don't know if Jamaicans know what we have
No,
at
but
stake.
remember saying Sheikah, Canada can't do that, because them have things can bargain within a bar. With
No,
America,
that's not what I'm referring to. I'm referring to choosing the right prime minister at the time of
Oh, okay,
election.
okay.
That's what I'm
Okay.
referencing. As I
Oh.
mentioned earlier, they were going with the opposition, but when them say like him more lean to Trump and he's like this little Trump baby Trump, they're saying no, we have to stand for Canada, right? So I don't know if Jamaicans know putting Mark Golden in front, who said party first, who was a Palestine, who was a Cuba, if they understand what is at stake.
Them don't understand geopolitics, Sheikah, most of them.
Well, even though it wasn't Trump, when Biden them on push the gay diplomat with him wife, him husband or wife, where you call it, and them said no, it not gonna work. Them stand up and nearly cause a diplomatic row.
The Democrats that them that try to prove a point, because them know Jamaica homophobic to certain levels, and that not go on our lot thing. For them that try something to prove something.
But Andrew do it with diplomacy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Vegas. So you can't follow PNP them and jump like as them said, me and Matley now have nothing to lose, so she can just come out and jump and say Ray. Man, I'm going to do it in diplomat.
Yeah, I'm a bad mind, man. Bad mind Jamaica right now to the
So
position.
nice and sexy. I see people share it and comment on that. But yeah, man, stand up for something. And them not understand, say, and them damn visa and them remittance money, them are going to stand against. Why am I not hearing anybody? Come at
Some of them know we chat, so they live in America, see, and we don't it.
Most of them we attack. Most of them.
I'm sure the PNP is a cult organization, a criminal organization. Now, one, we're cultists, they're indoctrinated. You see me? Put politics over their own family, everything else, and then profession. That is PNP, cultists.
I don't know why it's on this live. They chip in and chip out. Hi, Megs. How are you?
We are hearing you now, Veggie. It's just that we are mute when you're speaking, so it might get quiet. But we're hearing you, man.
No. A wicked thing out for go on. As I said before, I hope that this man come take a position in support of them friend them in a.
He's going to, trust me. He's going to do that.
Yeah, populist party, you know.
Do that.
It would have surprised me, Vegas, if he don't. It would surprise me. You know, but even to your point, Vegas, it's not just remittance, and visa, you talk about medical supplies, you talk about food, and the US dollar are it with use and trade. You don't understand that. People don't understand that, All right. You see, people don't understand the amount of business where businessmen in America, in Jamaica, or most of the raw material or buy are from America for make production. People don't get them something there.
If you believe them, I play a fool catch. I believe they don't understand. None of them understand. Funkos. Play them, I play a fool catch, white boy. I should know the massive. If he's a massive illiterate, that's what I'm going so.
No, the thing. Them know so them cultivated engineered as you see me I say? A society and a set of people where basically lack education, lack intelligence. them lacking on the literacy of many of the people. Them reason what we slung as a reason, brethren. If you have enough people, them they understand the head from them too.
Hey, Vegas, you know much people surprised that you can articulate this well?
That's why.
That's
why them more give Africa and some other artists a pass when them talk about politics, because them know say them just go along with the popular narrative. Oh, Andrew Holness this, Andrew Holness that, and them just run with that. But when they meet upon somebody where supposed to be an artist, where stay away from them things, yeah. But then you know a reason with people upon a level where, you know, it can make sense to the man where, you know, have some form of knowledge or education, then it becomes a problem and it becomes foreign to them. So even when we are saying them things and it's foreign to them, and there's some pity enough for them. But the sad thing is, the man with no sense, his vote is just as valuable as my vote, or my vote is just as valuable as his vote.
Mr. Vegas, how much normal Jamaican are the massive know how the government work in Jamaica? How much of them know?
That's the problem.
Over the world.
And Mark Golden them come dig up. All right. I believe before Mark Golden entered this thing here as the president for the PNP, I honestly believe that we were turning the corner, you know. And people may say, oh, I in a pandemic election call and all them things. But remember, the PNP did a call for the election for call. And I was on the ground. Me and Megza drive around the whole Jamaica when the election call, you know. And the amount of people we see out and about. Me surprised. Say, he come like the people that never even bother go vote. The PNP them. Me don't know where did happen. Because when we were driving, we drive out the whole Jamaica when the thing called, because I go pick up my son down at St. Mary and we carry him go all the way down at Mobile. And I drive around and come through. And I actually saw more comrades out there at party, you know. When the matter about sitting called the pandemic, me did see more comrades out there party, you know. But
Vegas, you really believe so them not go vote? We don't believe that, brother. They go vote, man. And them based on shrink, brother. That's the reality.
That's what I said to you now. So I was surprised at the result still. That's how Lisa and I nearly lose our seat. I was surprised.
I tell you something. You said something which is very important, and from there I think about it. I see a video earlier where Mark Golden say, when Terry Lang said the straight man we are come run against him, I go wiggle. And me know say Mark Golden was low, but at the first time ever me hear Mark Golden speak, and I wonder if AI. This cannot be coming from a man who was saying want to be the Prime Minister of Jamaica.
What him say?
Him say when Alanda Terry Lang said the man who is going to, the straight man who is going to run against him, he might go wiggle up.
Huh?
In other words, Vegas, what Mark Go is implying that Terry Lang is a leftist. So his candidate is not a leftist. His candidate but on the right side of the field. So therefore, the straight man is going to win. That's basically what he was trying to say.
No, he said those words when he was said this.
Yes. Yeah.
And data too.
Him say, me say for the first time I wonder
Him actually do classify Terry Lang as
yeah.
Yeah.
Remember said Dayton had to apologize, man.
What the hell?
Him say, me say for the first time, me
But
always hear
no,
Mark.
Lashika. No, you know, say him argument when him attack with McGregor and attack against the youth down at Central Kingston. No, you know what it means.
Yeah, the real man.
The real man come
Exactly.
now.
Exactly.
Jaja Christmas.
Yes.
So me ask a question. So how him go point finger now for nobody when him out there pick up the boy on the internet? Him and him whole party.
You see, here's a change we make after Mark Golden take over. I mean, you see, it go from 2012. When the PNP took office in 2012, Andrew Holness being aware of the politics of Jamaica, knowing that whichever government coming would have to make some tough decision, and to take the decision that, hey, I am going to be responsible in opposition and give the government room to do what it needs to do.
Yeah.
Several people in the PMP never like it, but he decided to give them room. We're not going to jump and criticize everything what them are do. Come 2016 now, when Andrew win and Peter Phillips took over the PMP, Peter Phillips, knowing the very same thing must continue, say, listen to me, the government are going to need some room. Peter Phillips again decides, say, listen to me, let's be responsible in opposition and give the government room to do what it needs. No, the risers never like that. Because that's why then, remember during that time, because Peter Phillips quiet and him now say nothing? That was Peter Phillips. Give the government room to do what it needs to do. We'll criticize something when we see it, but we're not going to go in a fight over every little thing. Mark Golden and the risers now are totally different. They are both, we will burn it down and rule over the ashes. That's how them look at Jamaica. It's easier to rule the ashes than the high rise. Right? So they now have in fact, they're not aware of the reality in government, of what the government have. They don't know. Because they never with Portia for have an integral role. They never do with her. So they don't know what the decision that has to be taken. So when him come in now, when they buy out the party and take it over now and come in, they come in with the mission. So we are going to burn it down. We are going to complain about everything. We are going to run to the media because we have them in our pocket. We are going to mash it down. Peter Bunty did say, them will not be allowed to use social media against us anymore. That's why I'm creating one army of bloggers when pay every day. If you come out and spread all sort of rumors, because that is their mission.
Allegedly.
Yes. Is a switch from Peter Phillips being responsible to them going to burn down Jamaica. Because as them rather burn it down.
So in other words, we have to Chuck, if we never have a majority, things in that real wicked pan the Jamaica Labour Party.
Really wicked pan the Jamaica Labour Party if we never get that super majority there.
Jaja. Because everything the opposition to a different level, you know, because opposition means up to oppose, you know.
Yeah, man, them take it literally to oppose to everything. Complain about everything, run to the media about everything.
But when the point I make earlier on, you know, even the majority we just talked about, I believe the country and the people them did that turn the corner of Lego the mindset, the Michael Manley, you know, engineered mindset. The
Yes, there was. Yes, there were.
Mindset. But the Mark Golden come back now and remind them, say, yo, remember say when you can't, you know, get a little handout, you know, remember say when you have to go get a work up a heart, you know, a skill up a heart, you know. Remember say when you have to go over the call center, go do work, you know. Remember say when you can't just sit down and wait for with it, you know, bring some money, come put in our hand, and people going back to them. I think a lot of people, you know, basically going back to that state mindset there, the state of mind there.
Yeah, man, you have a lot of people now sitting down and waiting because when PMP in a power, more money run.
Because I literally hear all some big woman vlogger, you know, come out and I stop trying to listen to them, you know. And them I say, yo, when we used to go a shop, and the man used to just come forward and just do all that thing. And me I say, and these the people them sit down and wait back for, you know.
That is where them sit down and wait back for. More links.
That's where the PMP go on that matter about.
But I don't see the young generation doing that. The whole lot PMP them. The whole lot.
I'm there.
I'm going to share something with you, right? Because when you know me live in the Netherlands, I have a bridging over here, you know.
Yeah.
And it's about 10 years ago. The man say to me, sharp man said to me, Jano, yo, a piece of food that come in every month to Jamaica, you know, and you know, I'm going to line up my baby mother upon it. Right? And I say, what you mean? The man say, in sports. The man say, he must collect a check. 300, 400, 500 grand every month for in sports. So I say, for what? I say, but come here PMP. I say, no, I say, but why? He must say, because me a PMP. All right. It's when the man said that to me, you know what dragged me? Me did I work a border patrol as security. Vegas, you know who own border patrol, right?
I'm not sure, but me kind of
Chaplin.
Oh, yeah. The security,
Alright.
the security company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause them used to guards thing too, you know. I'm ever since. Yeah. So with the Ministry of Works, right? Minister of Transport. And Omar Davis was the minister. And so me at the gate with the Maxfield Avenue there, so. And me see all them people are lined up. And me just gotta go put the post with them, you know. So me say,
One second,
to the
Pumpus. Make we get
security.
up, people, make we get up to 100,000 quick and fast, now, please. With the 85, make we get up to 100. Yeah. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
man,
Frank.
people, top up the live. Yeah, man. So me say, who them people that always are come, them woolly people that are coming, you know? And the security said to me, say, the girl said to me, say, see, I'm blind, ear and deaf. So I say, yo, so I ask, you have a road boy, me ever born with like yard man, like a clean yard. I'm going to him and I say, General, who them people are? Man said, no PMP them, man. Junglist, man from St. Mary, man from Mobile, man from. So I say, hold on there. Man from Mobile level come here, come do what? Man say, come collect our money. I say, for what? I say, carry my PMP. And when me go in the lobby now, because like when the minister come here, for escort the minister upstairs, I'm escort the minister upstairs now. Come back down, say, I'm just sitting in the lobby, say, I want some cool breeze, because I know out of the road, I say, I want to look at AC. And me hear them in there talk Vega for myself. My mouth chop a ground.
Remember, say, you know, even the road work and anything we used to run in the brother.
Vegas, just since week, Travis was, no, not Travis, Munchi was on a platform with a couple comrades and they were discussing the youth groups that were in the communities and why the youth groups are no longer there, and when the PMP come, they're gonna bring them back. But these youth groups was just act as simple as like a conduit to bring out money to them supporters. These youth groups, so them used to have never have to register nor do no project. Them just call themselves a youth group and them could collect tens of thousands of dollars a month time or a week time to do nothing. So when it comes to doling out money, taxpayers' money to them supporters, the PMP them not shy about it.
So that's the
Chuck,
PMP
Chuck,
time
and
is
I
the money
remember
run.
when Desmond say, the same money where them a fight over if go back in the community, them to fight crime. Him say when him go in the community and say, all right, this I go stop now. The lady start ball and say, oh, she a go pay her car note. The money where she used to pay her car note, that is our car vehicle payment, come from the government money with a fight crime.
But hold on, no. Hold on, so
They in a parliament. They in a parliament. Him say it in a parliament.
Me the panel like man them say, the whole of we used to get money, the whole of we PMP in the power, the whole of we have money. And I said, no. So when you see the people out there, you know, when you see some people on the social media, you know, and they tell you about your mama in a truck. And tell you if you go suck and they sit there, you know, but I feel like say, them not fight for them food, you know.
But you know, we all know Tina time is, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You want,
she come and run
Lawrence Rowe.
Yeah, man, run a She come and run a Franklin town. See?
Central Kingston.
So, yeah, man.
Hold on. She bring Mark Golding go to Canada, no?
Yes. And she bring him, but she was there.
She was there, right?
She host. She helped set up.
She that bonfire for me. She asked someone. I think a man say she must ask him say if it's about Vegas. I say what she have with me.
So as somebody me know personal, right? Because she may be a mother friend, my son mother friend, right? So when me attack at ear say there was a police youth club run in Franklin town. Now, when you go into the police youth club, you know, everybody have an orange shirt or a PMP, a Rally Tweet shirt, you know, or a PMP shirt, you know, everybody, you know. And you say the overseas work program come through the youth club, as well, last week I say, you know, and Chuck say, you know, everything streamlined through the police youth club in the community. Everything. So them use it as a conduit, you know. Right? Mm-hmm. When you say like even housing assistance, if like say my mother want housing assistance, if me not part of the police youth club, right? My mother can't get it, you know. So everything streamlined through it, you know. And a normal thing in a brother.
Jaja.
That's what I tell you, me see. Me say
And
envelope and give out, you know.
that's how they keep track of who get what in the them political no that one they are a labor right, you know, give them nothing. That's how those decisions are made.
But allegedly, now the argument that what they, when they say with the mayor, don't think the man ask the people my labor right now. No member.
Very same.
Judge.
Doc, what the one the name Pickers Kill what? Where them have to bet in the same thing before you could get work.
Oh, the Minister of Mobilization, what name the DK.
So they set up a Pickers Kill, what it called Pickers Kill something. Bobby Pickers Kill something where you have to set your first break, yeah?
Before you get work. Yeah man. Yeah, that's what I tell you. Yeah man, that was farm under the Minister of Mobilization, man. The man job was charged to make sure that every person in the public sector was a PMP supporter.
Yeah.
A man was given that job, literally.
Omar Davis see
The same thing to St. Elizabeth. They say if you don't vote this turn, you can't get water.
All right, and
Omar
people feel
Davis see it. Omar Davis see it, you see?
Okay.
The
Yeah.
people them before election they gave them some post-dated check. And if them never win the election, you can't cash the check. Omar Davis see it. Omar Davis see it. Nobody.
Which part?
St. Oh gosh, which part of St. James? I don't remember, but a St. James see it. Omar Davis in a day ruled that seat from 1989
But
to
remember say
2020.
Imani
And nothing
Duncan.
go on over there.
Imani Duncan and Patricia Duncan run at Central Kingston. Patricia.
You're the younger one, yeah.
Imani run there, Central.
Remember say she do the same thing run at Central Kingston where they check them?
Yes.
I thought whatever give me a small business loan and them something. That same thing when she they couldn't do nothing with they check when she lose.
Come from her father.
Where's it check the stand up?
Yeah.
Oh, let's check them have on JMMB pandem.
So hold on, so them people not gonna learn.
They run fast.
Vegas.
Run check fast. And counterfeit money. Them
But so hold on.
with checks, you know.
So these things documented? Are these things published? Are these things out there where you can find them information? Yeah?
People experience them thing. If you go into the
Okay.
we hear.
It's not only with
It's word of mouth. A word of
it's not
mouth.
only with checks, you know. I remember I come out recently when they say in a Porsche constituency, you know, with one of the roadway in there, where then Jack Mall to fix the road. The day before election, you know, when they lose the election, they're gonna take up back the mall, you know.
Right.
In a feeding place where them are rule for nearly 50 years, you know. Then Jack Master Road I go fix.
Where them begs to the people them.
It up back.
And them have
That begs to the
one
people
next
them.
seat. Them have one next seat where them put on the pipe them. I think somewhere in a sentence.
Lisa
Pick
Anna.
up the pipe them when they lose the seat them. Lisa Anna seat.
Lisa Anna, yes.
What? The granny chicken soup?
You would too.
I don't understand how Vegas sound so surprised with some of the stuff.
When it comes to these people
No,
victimizing
Papa said that
the
the
people
engineer.
loyal to
The
them.
engineer. Me know so much, you know, but me don't know about that up there where people get bungs checked, brother.
No, but apart from that, you mentioned how the people them go back towards a certain type of politics and how the man them. Big man, what you expect the man them for campaign, Pan? The part of the problem, you know, is that Andrew has done such a really good job, and we tell her that as Jamaicans, years ago, we just used to high unemployment, high interest rate, money not around, we not see no real pay increase, getting tax out of our backside. Every budget we know says a tax a come, that's a normal thing. And the man turn around the whole thing. See, crime always a go up. We never ever see crime a come down in a sustainable way. And the man flip the thing. Why you expect the PNP for campaign Pan Vegas? The man didn't have nothing for campaign.
If we go back,
Sit down and listen to Julian.
Yeah, man.
Sit down and listen to Julian presentation. Julian coming on presentation as a shadow minister of finance and don't mention money. Don't mention how much in promises them would have cost and how him go juggle the numbers and all them. The man don't mention money. The man go pump beyond the headline and everybody.
The man do a whole presentation and I want thing come out viral.
The $1 billion.
Same go give TikTok as $1 billion.
And you
Hungry
notice,
thing go viral, brother.
And you notice he's on TikTok now. That
He's
was
on
his
TikTok
launch
now.
of his. Yeah, that was the launch
Yeah,
of his
man.
TikTok
Me
career.
follow him.
Yeah, man, that's
See?
a launch of his TikTok career right there.
Yeah, man. Me follow him, man. Today, me see it. Me follow him.
Listen,
Because if I
listen,
saw him,
they
I go have
have
beat him over there.
they
And let
have
me say this,
nothing
guys.
to
Let me
campaign
say
on.
this. There is absolutely a $1 billion fund launched by the Prime Minister, John Pro, and Nigel was there, $1 billion. So what they're speaking about is already in existence.
No, what they're speaking about is not in existence.
Well,
I can tell you that.
Fund, the
Different
fund that
they're
Because
thing
you
you're
see,
talking
you
about.
see,
they're
you see,
You're
talking
talking about the film. You're
I
talking
think
about
for
the film industry thing. You know, man. They matter about
the man you talk
giving
about,
their
the man,
influencers money.
the man
That
preface
man
him
never
argument,
talk about.
sister. The man preface him argument, that means the man make a TikTok as them hear it loud and clear. The
I
man
stand
said
corrected, you're right.
TikTokers. So when you mention
And
TikTokers, no matter
influencers.
what else you say after that, you could have even say, man, we push on cat. Once you mention, once you preface your argument with TikTokers specifically, TikTokers ready for the money there right now. You know, so much people turn TikTokers. Me see a man, me never know say all him talk politics to right, because music, me see him talk about all the time, I kind of see a vlogger. Me see man run out, and the man, like a man is a rookie in the thing, you know, but the man, I tell all some laborer to go up on the platform, say, yo, you know too much, come down. The man I tell the labor
listen,
rights, the man black and labor rights, say she know too much, you know, and take her off, you know.
Yo, listen, I'll be the man trick in a presentation, and Mr. Man have a section in a presentation about emerging economies. Emerging economies. So me I think say Brazil and India and think the man a plan for go talk about, you know, setting up trade agreements with them. Me the man a come tell me about influencers and TikTokers and how much him surprise them make, and them a come a career day and them a set up I couldn't believe a man literally carry that go parliament. I couldn't believe it.
You know, King is saying something to Lashika. Just saw a hiring post from the IC, and they are cleaning house. Even Prince Kamika gone.
I saw it earlier this week, you know. Director of Corruption Prosecution, that was one of the major posts. But as Chuck was saying, sometimes these positions have to be advertised.
Yeah, even during the negotiation of the contract, them have to be advertised by law. So the fact that it's advertised doesn't mean it's not being filled already. Yeah, you have certain top positions in a certain, not even a private company. Even when you have somebody internal where you go promote to the position, you still have to advertise it.
I went the DI time up.
I think he's up. I think his contract is up as well.
Yeah, so the fact that advertised doesn't mean she's actually leaving.
His thing up?
Yeah, I think I think the lower side have until
May, June, thereabout.
May, June.
When I say up, I mean this year. This year.
Okay.
All right. Zin, yo, listen, the man them don't have anything to stand on. All the man them going to sit down and do is try morph all of the things them what the JLP present and try present as something else.
The man wake up at the beg the handout, the waiting for the handout PNP, the man them you see I run around and go and say this what you call it now, bribery. This 1 billion bribe. Where the man them put forward, brethren. This $1 million where they put forward for people come tell you about your mama. Is a serious thing in a brethren.
People only a fool them. Trust me.
Because remember, so the man, everything planned, you know. The man run go afar and go talk about the media against him. And now we see them recruit TikTokers. The man recruit TikTokers, you know. And influencers, you know.
Oh.
I heard allegedly that they have $35 million to demonize Andrew, set aside for social media.
Me granny chicken soup.
Yep.
So you would think them are going to Canada just see for night?
We're not going to work with enough people. Not going to work.
Listen, man. But you know that they're going to get nastier.
Yeah, man.
Intimidation and violence.
I will not say it's not gonna work, you know. I will more say we have to be more vigilant.
More aggressive.
Because I remember saying, Obama, Obama come at that time when the turn of social media, and him capitalized on it. So we can't take it, Andrew Woolness, and I've been saying this for months and weeks. I have been saying this, and I see them start to turn the corner a little bit where some politicians, some MPs start come on the platform and some candidates start come on the platform. They cannot sleep. Them can't sleep. But I see Morgan over Nats, and it was good because she have over 1,500 people over there, 2,000 people listening to him. So this idea that they can shy away from social media now because when they go low, we go high, That done,
Thank you. Go after Morgan. You don't notice them go after Morgan. So the permanent secretary in the education ministry that they sent to him, they're trying to tie Morgan to that corruption now. So look out it aside today.
Morgan is bad, man.
I know say soon hear it, but them go after him. Anybody them see who are mashed down their lives.
Because I make some noise.
Yes, yeah, them start go after him. No evidence, just feelings and
well, me see the shark, me see Sharky. Cause them move Sharky so I sent and gone to one next place. Me see Sharky, I try after me. And me see them try gagada me. So the man get vile power, so whoever wants to speak, let him speak.
Mr. Vegas, what I say? Mr. Vegas. They realize say them are we run TikTok now. Says that's strategy for them come out.
Are we the same and say yo
hungry now. The one go against one another. Remember me tell you that cause problem.
I mean when money now split right.
No, the man go come and everybody go come out and a chat that ego.
Yeah.
You understand what I say?
Yes.
Listen, man, what Vegas saying is the truth. The man them going to go harder. And we can't let everything.
Very hard.
We can't get relaxed.
No, but I said it's like a fight amongst themselves. We understand that.
You know,
they're going to fight against themselves.
Because the recent polls gave us confidence. Say, yeah, man, this thing I go right how we expect it to go. And we don't want the man them start to get relaxed and thing because them will come back harder. See? Them will come back harder.
But I mean, a man talk music and different sitting. The man enter the field, brother, and that the man the film platform. Because what them do, them paint a narrative, and sensationalize it in the brethren and sisters. The man them take a narrative.
Are the one with the $2,000 favor?
Oh God, man.
Man, the one in name, something, I think Kevin name or something like so.
I mean, why foreigner named Kevin? We put up
man.
Yeah, man, I'm not talking about him, man. Insta go hard already, man.
Bro, I went into the box, I went into the box, right? Because me did I see the live and me scroll past it and then me share it with Chuck them and me scroll past, me go back again and me scroll past it and me say, no man, me can't deal with this.
You have to stop this.
Yeah, and me go there and me say, all right, cool. Me did there, me listen to him and him did there call the woman dirty girl. And then girl and something. So me didn't know I'm send the request.
Which woman?
Faval.
Oh, that's why somebody a type. Me see somebody a type. Sorry, me see somebody a type about what I think about the woman Faval. Over there, then get it from.
Yes. So I went. I sent the request, and he had a youth in the box named Spiritual something, and the advisor or something like that. But the guy was leaning to his argument. So I go into the box and I say, brethren, I say, why you there here calling lady dirty girl and them something there? I say, if I do something wrong as your fellow Jamaican, you can address me, but you don't have to call me dirty girl. So me don't like that. I don't want nobody tell me what over talk to them, me hungry. So I say to him, so let me ask you a question. If somebody is telling you to save your $2,000, is that a problem? Him say, right now, me don't want to hear nothing from you. And him throw me out of the box.
Lashika. Once again, DJ, when matter, favor the Minister of Finance?
Yes.
Ashima can't dirty girl? No. You make up to me, never hear that part. Me only kick out some people.
100 Life was over there. Because I
Lashika.
Jaja.
But
him said, that girl, yeah, dirty girl.
What?
One of the
But
things
But
that
Lashika, I needed to push back on what I'm saying, you know. This whole $2,000 argument of foolishness, you know. The thing
listen
doesn't
to
come
me,
up
I
to
call Chuck the
$2,000.
morning. I call Chuck the morning and I say I need to go live because I was at work. I say I need to go live. No, ask Chuck. I may tell
Judge
Chuck the whole
God.
situation. You hear me say?
Yeah.
It was I
The
was so
increase in the
sickened.
first year is $2,000. The increase in the second year go up to $4,000. The increase in the third year is much over $5,000 or something when they do the calculation. It doesn't come up to $72,000 over 3 years. It come up to more close, I think. I can't remember if it's a 140 or 150,000. Yeah, something like that.
I want to press
and may
breaks.
expect with a
Close
pushback.
to 150. Close to 150.
Hold on. I want to press breaks on that because the jury is still out on it. Because there's a lot to decipher from it, but we can dig into it next time.
Yeah.
And we don't want to mislead
No. No, what do you mean the jury is still out?
Today, because it all depends on the threshold, guys. So
Yeah.
No. Stop. If you are earning
Engineer,
if you're earning $2 million.
Respectfully. I think it's gonna take some time for got it, and I'm trying to get somebody with more knowledge of the situation than
Get an accountant.
Right.
Just get an accountant. I
spoke to several accountants on it already, but I want somebody can explain it. Yeah, and you know, a good person to explain it to. This lady, what's her name again, man? She always break it down. She always. I forget. No, man. 411 is 411 is a good.
No, the girl at Vegas.
Yeah, the one come on Belize.
Yes.
Vegas. Let me say this. There is no way we even need to even think about it hard. If you raise the income tax threshold by 1.7, from 1.7 to 1.8, you make 2,000 something extra in that first year. All right? So if it raised in the second year to 1.8, you still can't be taking home the same extra $2,000. You don't need to go no further.
I think it's kind of complex when it comes down to the person where they benefit from the threshold when it was 1.8 and the person then will benefit 1.9 and the person benefit 2 million.
Let me explain it a little bit. It all depends on your annual salary. So if you're at $2 million, you will benefit from the 3 increments, right? So every year when the threshold increases, your salary, you will start to save more. But if your salary is at a 1.8 per annum, when it moves to 1.9, you're no longer going to see a saving because you're not earning within that parameter.
So you're not in the 50,000, you're in the 50,000.
Go on. Lashika, I heard when they tried to run the calculation, I heard when the person, I think it was on Beyond the Headline, I can't remember if it's partner or somebody like that, run the calculation. They did the calculation as somebody who is earning say more than $2 million who would benefit from 3 lifts. And the person is saying that, is this a give back of $2,000? Multiply that by 36 months over 3 years, come out to $72,000. The calculation is wrong.
The engineer, stop right here. If a person is earning 1.8, right? Let's say we stop. We don't go 1.9. We stop at 1.8. So persons will earn 1.8 and under don't pay taxes. That person, will be saving $2,000 a month. Correct. Over 3 years.
So right now you're earning around if you earn just 1.8 million, you will let's say you'll only just benefit from the first lift. After that, you don't pay any more taxes, so you can't get any additional money.
You see, person we earn $2 million a year. That person will save 75,000 over 3 years, because it's 75. Listen,
no.
Listen what I'm saying. Listen what I'm saying first. It moved from 1.7 to 2 million, and you're gonna pay 25% of $300,000. I saw them check it.
No,
that's why that comes.
Vegas, no.
That's why I could leave it alone until
in the first year the threshold jumps.
We could leave it alone until because we don't want to put information out there, and I will stand correct, and I expect the same.
All right, no problem. Because
we don't want to mislead them, and then a man go say, "Yo, me you say 144,000 me I go save and da. You see what I say? So make we wait until we get clarification because we don't want to spread misinformation. But
All right,
with
cool.
that said, give thanks to the reason that Jenko people have an interview and I get ready.